Hey guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish podcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we3smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out. Hey guys, welcome to the Rock Radar album react version. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast. Welcome to the Smith Hole and an album reaction today from The Warning. The year this album was made was 2018. Queen of the Murder Scene from The Warning. I have reacted to a small handful from The Warning. Have not listened to an album yet. Choke, Evolve, Dust to Dust, Metallica cover is escaping me right now. The new one, Money, from just about a couple weeks ago now. And I've been saying I'm going to do it forever, so here's how it's going to go. I don't know how much I'm going to stop and talk about the music as it strikes me as we go. The album clocks in around 51 minutes, 17 seconds. We're going to kick it off with the track I already listened to. It's the first track on the album, Dust to Dust. Let's do it. Let's do an album reaction, you guys. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I remember this song from before. I like that fucking bass line. Guys, you're getting me in my natural listening environment. In my Smith Hole studio with headphones on, just chilling. What an earworm that is, in a good way. I've heard that before over and over in my head. yeah, it just hits. I mean, it's just cool songwriting. You know, I don't know if I said it last time, but just you know, especially as like you know younger people making music, you can just tell who kind of has the gift and who doesn't. You know, a lot of times, and I think this is a good example because I reacted to the song "Money" the other day, the new one, and I'm like, God, I just sense a lot of maturity. Not to say that this is immature. This is what 5 years ago now, 4 years ago, this album was made. But you can just tell they had the gift. You know, they've matured since then. This new music proves it. But God, you can just tell they had it. Just cool dynamics. Just smart songwriting and cool fucking songs. Now we're gonna do Crimson Queen. Let's keep it going. I had it on shuffle. That could have been a disaster. I'm stopping it real quick. I'm going to bring it back here just a few seconds to get back on track here. But I love this song. I didn't know what it was going to do. Was it going to slam in? You know it's going to go to some kind of like little higher crescendo. So you know something's going to happen, but you don't know what. But that was really cool and unexpected, that little change in there. But it's, I love, well, first fucking almost minute and a half of the song. It's a great example of like somehow just the simplest things sound the best, you know, because it was just that one guitar, probably more than that, maybe some layered guitars, and then just her voice. And it was working. I was having a good time with it. Wishing to be found, 'cause you are my fantasy. I don't know what that means, but I know that you amuse my soul. I don't know the meaning of that glance. The way that it seems to dance always leaves me in a trance. Yeah, just cool things going on. The reason for that smile you wear, wishing that it was for me, never made me feel so weak. I can't always be there to stop all the bleeding. Your words are misleading. There's more to it Man, it just fucking hits right then. Love that song. I love that song. Man. A fucking plus right there. I thought what was the coolest thing in that song, I talked about just how, subdued it was, or maybe I didn't use those words, but it was just so subdued. And she really took hold of that fucking song and was held onto it like riding a fucking bull in a way. Like, I know it was maybe that's a terrible fucking metaphor, but there were so many opportunities in that song to like oversing it. There's a lot of examples that I have in my head. I'm not going to like bust bands' balls or anything, but there's a lot of instances where you have a lower dynamic song, subdued song, and the vocalist will just fucking oversing it and just try to plow into the fucking stratosphere with these gnarly notes. And you're just like, what are you doing? You're killing the moment. And she held back so many times where she could have just let go and showed real willpower. First of all, the song was great and there were opportunities in there to just go for it. Real discipline. And real cool choice of like when to do it. Like when they came in that one of those last times, the impact was fucking, because if you do it all the time, if you hammer it all the time, it loses the impact, at least to me. But the way that they came in that last little bit, it was 100%. Fucking phone was ringing. 100%. I forgot what I was going to say. But I think you get the gist. I liked it. Next song is Ugh. Sounds like an Ugh. Fucking chuggy and nice.
not real, and what I feel is only making me reveal what it will take to make me break once and for all.
I realized my foot thumping to this fucking song just now was like shaking the camera, so I'm sorry about that, you guys. Dug that song. Nice little heavy, chunky riffage in there. Really cool groove happening in that song. And it really emulated the title. You know, there's some ugliness in there that was awesome. Beautiful ugliness. You know, there is such a thing. Alice in Chains. Now the one.
I'll do anything to make it happen. Tell me your secrets, what are you hiding? Remember me as I was before. It is something that I have decided, even if my intent is misguided. Don't want to be, never mind me. Can you explain to me what's this feeling? Love it or hate it, it's never leaving. Want to believe that you feel it too. There is no reason to even doubt it. Please understand that I am not lying. My heart is true. It beats for you. Always staring from afar, fantasizing that something might happen. Always wishing that I was the one, the one, the one. Give me something I can feel. I'm too afraid to ask. What is it I need to change for you to love me back? Is it all in my head? Was it something you said? I left my heart exposed. And I know that I'm not the one on your mind, but still, let me be the one.
I like that piano coming in.
There's no guarantee that he'll be forgiven, but it's just something that I am willing to do for you. There's nothing left to prove, and I wanna kill all the love that's for you. So only mine remains. There's nothing to choose. You look at
I can feel. I'm too afraid to ask. What is it I need to change for you to love me back?
Is it all in my head, or was it something you said that left my heart exposed? And I know that I'm not the one on your mind, but still, I will be the one.
Right on. That I think, if I'm being honest, that's the first song that didn't grab me. That's the first song I think that I was like, there's always some of those, at least on albums, a lot of times to me that, it's kind of take it or leave it, just like not a lot grabbed me. There were some cool parts when that piano came in. It gave it a real uniqueness, I feel like. And like her delivery towards the end, the way they did that was pretty cool. But by and large, didn't really grab me. I think I would like it more on maybe another 2 or 3 listens or something like that. Because I can absolutely see myself so far listening to this whole album again. So I got high hopes for the next one, which is Stalker, just on title alone and vibe.
Look at me, my dear. Look at me, my dear. I love you
Panning in my ears, it's insaneness going
I
on.
am yours and you are mine. I'll hold you.
Did you ever see those kids, the O'Keefe Foundation? It's like a rock and roll school for kids. It's kind of like rock and roll fucking School of Rock, where they teach all these kids how to play instruments, how to produce music, how to do videos and shit like that. But they famously covered a couple Tool songs, among many others. And I think 46 and 2 are Sober. I think Sober is the particular one that's giving me that vibe, the way that they kick that off, their cover of Tool's Sober. But so this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. It's kind of cool that that reminds me of that, honestly.
You, my dear. I'll hold you, my dear. I'll tie the rope, 'cause I am yours and you are mine.
Stalker.
It's crazy how much I love you. It's crazy how much I want you. It's crazy. Oh, you don't even know. It's crazy how much I think about you. It's crazy how I can live without you. It's crazy how my love seems to grow. I'm a maniac when it comes to you. I'm obsessed with what we both could be. The possibilities. It's crazy how I need to have it. It's crazy. It's an ugly habit. Yes or no, whichever. I'll have you someday. I'll have you forever. Look at me, my dear. Look at me, my dear. I love you so. Why don't you know that you are mine? Say I'm yours, my dear. Say I'm yours, my dear. I'll lock the door before you go. Save again.
Yeah, there's some cool sinisterness going on in
It's
here.
crazy how much I love you. It's crazy how much I want you. It's crazy. Oh, you don't even know.
just let this flow right into the next one. Red Hands Never
Tell
Faded.
me what I must do to atone.
I always like hearing that,
To your soul. Tell me
how the song to song, especially on like a concept album, how they transition from one into the other. It's really interesting sometimes, and that was a really cool. The song orders on many albums, including a concept album, I would say specifically or especially. They have a plan how they want the songs to go in that order. There's a whole plan for it. So that worked really, really well. Let's do that again. Let's start that song over again. And I appreciated that song a lot. There was a cool sinisterness to it, and it really delivered on the stalker vibe.
Tell me what I must do to atone for what I did to your soul. Tell me to step over fire. What is your desire? 'Cause it is done. One word and it'll be done. The game you already won. Invisible, I am bleeding. I'm pleading. Listen to me. I know that it was just a mistake, but you don't forgive and you don't forget. Yeah, you don't forgive. To tell you, to tell me, to tell you that it's alright. When we take another step closer to our demise. To tell you, to tell me, to tell you that it's alright. But we know it ain't. 'Cause red hands never fade. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh. Tell me, when did you get to decide? Was it a matter of pride? If it's the price of betraying, what is it I'm paying? It's overdue. Your reason is overdue. Come on, I just want the truth. Do I resemble the rage and the chains that tied you down? I know that it was just a mistake, but you don't forgive and you don't forget. Yeah, you don't forgive.
Very cool vocal harmonies right there.
Tell me to tell you that it's alright. When we take another step closer to our demise. To tell you, to tell me, to tell you that it's alright. But we know it ain't. 'Cause red hands never fade. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Tell you to tell me to tell you that it's alright. When we take another step closer to our demise. To tell you to tell me to tell you that it's alright. But we know it ain't. 'Cause red hands never fade. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh.
Hell yeah. I really dug some of that rhythm guitar work that was going on in there when they were just ripping. I don't think there was a solo going on. I don't want to rewind it and find it, but like a breakdowny part. Really cool, just rhythm guitars going in the background. I always think that's really cool how bands deal with certain parts of songs and where they decide to put some cool like little rhythm guitar dynamics in the middle, some cool parts. But yeah, I'm glad with what they did there. I don't think that's proper English, Smitty. Let's do The Sacrifice.
Please don't hide from me. smile that you've been wearing around. Don't lie to me. I see through the facade that you're portraying as everything starts to collide. You can't forget, though you have tried. Don't reject the darkness in your eyes. One more simple question. No one answers, no one mentions the emotion, the commotion that fills your every need, that fills your fantasies. If you let this go much further, there'll be no turning back from me. I will do it, let me prove it. I'll show you what it means to be so devoted to live for it. It's in the air that you breathe. It's the sacrifice of life to sacrifice it Please let me get close. You can't do it alone. You need a hand to hold. Please let me help. Tell me you're just sick of only having big skills that eat you up inside. This emptiness, this loss of life. You know that you're running out of time. One more simple question. No one answers, no one mentions the emotion, the commotion that fills your every need, that fills your fantasies. If you let this go much further, there'll be no turning back from me. I will do it, let me prove it. I'll show you what it means to be so devoted to live for it. It's in the air that you breathe. It's the sacrifice of life to sacrifice it all. What if you could just let go? I will lead you, just follow. All your thoughts of tomorrow, I'll make them disappear. Hand it over. All the pain will be mine to keep. If you let this go much further, there'll be no turning back from me. I will do it, let me prove it. I'll show you what it means to be so devoted to live for it. It's in the air that you breathe. It's the sacrifice of life to sacrifice it
About to play Sinister Smiles, which I just like the sound of the title on that one. Yeah, that song was okay. You know, it didn't nothing like the one a few songs ago. Nothing really grabbed me on it. Some cool stuff happened in it, but by and large, I think a lot of times, especially younger albums made by younger people, a lot of times, there's inevitably, when you have something that is, how many songs are on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 songs. I think a lot of times, anytime you have any albums with 13 songs on it, the odds are good that a couple of them are just going to be, I don't want to say filler songs, but songs that aren't going to grab everybody, you know. And that was kind of the case with that and a couple other ones ago. Let's do Sinister Smiles.
Little girl, there's something you don't know. You have nothing left but this body you control. I'd walk away, but the thought I could start sinister smiles shut me up, and they opened up their mouths to say, break, break, just break apart. Break, break, just break apart. Hey little girl, do you feel satisfied? Have you quenched the hunger that was still dormant inside? Just when I say I won't let you get hurt, but if I am to burn, then you will never get to walk away from all the horrors and the pain that moves us forward. You have just found out what it is like to live a life of hands tied up, held hostage by the whispers that destroy my hands. Your blood won't let you in, but darling, you can barely take much more. Break, break, just break apart. Break, break, just break apart. Just break. You'll never admit you were born to be a pawn, an innocent sinner, a guilty saint above all. I'm not a fool, there's nothing left for me. Do what they say, or else you will be held to pay the poison from the dagger, cut through skin and stain the water. As for what it's worth, you'll never live until you die. Oh, hands tied up, held hostage by the whispers that destroy my hands. Your blood won't let you in, but darling, you can barely take much more. Break, break, just break apart. 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 Just break apart. Just break apart. Just break apart. 'Cause I'm couple hands tied up, held hostage by the whispers that destroy my hands. Your blood won't let you in, but darling, you can barely take much more. Break, break, just break apart. Break, break, 'cause I've done no wrong. Break, I have done no wrong.
I like that song. And it came on way stronger than the last song. I like that song. I thought it was some cool, unique grooves in it. I really like that little sing-along towards the end. Before we continue, hey, how about shout out to sponsors, guys. Before I get to the reaction, a real quick, huge shout out to my sponsor, M22 in Suttons Bay. If you've never been to the beautiful region of Traverse City, northern Michigan, there's so much to enjoy and a great place to stay. Make your reservations. Cute little bungalow things. I always said to myself, how do I describe this M22 in Suttons Bay? Is it a hotel or is it a motel?
It's an inn, dummy, M22 Inn, Sutton's Bay, with a great view of West Bay, West Grand Traverse Bay, essentially Lake Michigan shores, along the historically gorgeous M22 Drive. So if you're looking to book some vacation time in one of the fastest growing tourist spots in the country, here you go, M22 Inn, Sutton's Bay. Thanks so much.
All right, let's get back to it. I like the sound of this. Dull knives cut better. Sounds like we're going to get in a brawl.
The rush that's in my veins, I can't control it. Tell me why. This voice that's in my head is getting stronger. Tell me how. The aching in my bones is taking over. Tell me why. My blood ain't spilling when I'm freaking out. Feeling for nothing at all. 'Cause I love the dull life, but better don't got all my scarlet letters. Don't know what I'm feeling anymore. Needles piercing through my brain, slowly inflicting no pain. I'm plucking roses, but keeping that
I like this song a lot.
The truth sinks deeper, slipping through my fingers. Tell me why. It's ripping up my skin, can't take it back now. Tell me how. Am I supposed to understand or help me? Tell me why. I hate to live like this, can't save me now. Feeling for nothing at all. I found out all life got better. No, got all my scarlet letters. Don't know what I'm feeling anymore. Needles piercing through my brain, slowly increasing the pain. I'm plucking roses, but keeping that thorn.
Fuck yeah. Woo! What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Man, I would have been happy if they kept that little outro going another good solid 60 seconds and just fucking sped it up and ramped it up. That would have been really cool, but it was still really cool. I did like that song a lot. Dull Knives Cut Better. That was fun. Now, the title track. Queen of the Murder Scene.
You don't really wanna be like me. A false pretension of being complete. You don't really wanna understand what it's like to have blood on your hands.
feel like I can hear them having fun on this song. Like this feels like the most fun song that they performed, that they played, recorded, whatever. It sounds like they're fucking smiling. Like this is the funnest song maybe on the album.
Give me something worth living for. My words are what make everything but it's not something I like to conceal. I have no mercy and I never will. And I don't wanna destroy ya. Open your eyes, 'cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but to let see you dry. I'm a machine of emotion, a perfect scene for the murder queen. You can't always kill what's immortal, but it just doesn't apply to me. And if you wanna destroy me, open your eyes, 'cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but to let see you dry. I'm a machine of emotion, a perfect scene for the murder queen. You can't always kill what's immortal, but it just doesn't apply to me. It just doesn't apply to me.
Now it's Psychotic. It went right into the other one. I was driven too hard. And I really fucking like how fun this one sounds automatically, immediately. Thoughts on that one, though? I mean, it really did seem like the funnest song to play on the record. Like, they had a fucking blast with it. And it was a good song. It was really fun to listen to. But this sounds equally, if not more fun. Psychotic. Ha ha.
The blood that I bleeded is no longer red. It's black like the words I replay in my head. My sanity's gone and my morals are wrong, and I know what they all say. And I'm out of my mind that I should go to hell. Do you think I am fine? Do you think I can tell? I know where I'm going, I know where I'll go. And when I get down there, I'll sit on my throne. There's something inside from which I can hide. They laugh at my presence, they laugh when I cry. My eyes have gone wild, the light is inhuman. I can't feel myself smile. There's 1, 2, 3, they're coming after me, 'cause I'm BSYC-HOTIC. 4, 5, 6, you have no idea what's coming after me. Crimson blood is tattooed on my hands, made of your back gun war. Used to have a chance. I already feel the knife in my hands, and it won't stop. No, it won't stop. No.
I'm like, wait a second, I'm trying to spell it. I'm like, that's not how you spell psychotic. What are you spelling? But it could be how you spell psychotic. What if they're doing cheers in Spanish? Right there. The bottom line is it doesn't seem like it's spelling out psychotic, but I feel like that's semantics. Smitty, stop pissing and moaning about nothing.
It won't stop. No. Your hands
Now the Hunter, and that is going to be rewound a little bit. Yeah, that was really fun. That was really fun. I thought that it was spelling out psychotic like it was on the title. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Either way, I dug it. Now, yes, let's listen to the Hunter. Finally, about time. Fucking bass going hard.
Behind when you close your eyes, I'm breathing on your neck, I'm the chill down your spine. Your shadow, your ghost, I'm here to collect the payment that you're running from, the lives that you spend. You taunt me with words that don't make a sound. You mock with your actions, you laugh with no doubt. You relish the pain, we'll cherish it more. 'Cause after this there'll be nothing to feel anymore. Fall onto me now. The time is running out. Fall onto me now. The time is running out. When both of your feet are on the steps, you couldn't climb. I'll be there to pull you under. Take back what is mine. You think you can take my title away? Well, I'm coming back. Better run away. It's my turn. I'll pass the judgment. You can't escape your fate. I'm right at your door and I'm counting to 3. Don't need no permission to take you with me. You went through hell, you'll go through it again. It's not a question of why, it's a question of when. Fall onto me now. Your time is running out. Fall onto me now. Your time is running out. When both of your feet fall on the steps, you couldn't climb. I'll be there to pull you under. Take back what is mine. You think you can take my title away? Well, I'm coming back. Better run away. It's my turn. I'll pass the judgment. You can't escape your fate. When both of your feet fall on the steps, you couldn't climb. I'll be there to pull you under. Take back what is mine. You think you can take my title away? Well, I'm coming back. Better run away. It's my turn. I'll pass the judgment. You can't escape your fate.
Fuck yeah. The Hunter. One song left. It's the end. Stars always seem to fade. And I gotta tell you, just first, right before we get to the end, it's gonna take a lot to ruin this album. First of all, I'm sure that this last song won't suck. Be like, you're gonna ruin all this progress you made? Oh, we know better, okay, at this point. But I'm glad I did this, 100%. These reaction videos that I started doing, and then the album reactions, are some of the funnest damn things in the world. Just going down rabbit holes with bands, with people, like-minded people who dig the shit. If you've made it this far, I definitely appreciate it. Let's listen to the end of the album, Queen of the Murder Scene, from The Warning. Again, the end. Stars always seem to fade.
I don't regret, wish I could forget, 'cause all the things I've done and all the things I've said don't go away, they stay with me. Like a constant loop inside my mind that's always on repeat. I know it was wrong, but there is nothing to be done anymore. I won't forgive myself, 'cause pity doesn't help anymore. This is the end, so long my friend. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to with the same end. I make amends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to start over again. I'll never know, 'cause I'll never say anything about the memories that live inside my head. They stay with me, they don't go away. They haunt me every night while I'm lying in my bed. This is the end, so long my friend. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to with the same end. I make amends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to start over again. There's nowhere to run. What have I This is the end, so long my friend. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to with the same end. I make amends. Stars always seem to fade, it's a little too late to start again. Start again. Start
Right on, man. I liked that song as well. That certainly did not suck. That certainly did not ruin the album. I would have preferred on that song, though. It's just, it's another semantic argument. I would have really preferred it just to stay in that lower, that subdued sort of thing before it slammed in. Especially as like the end song, but I get it, you really worked up a great little anthem closing out the album there. And I appreciated that album. I am glad I listened to that, man, and hopefully you're glad you joined me for this. Many more to come on Patreon. We're going down rabbit holes on this Patreon page. That is exactly what it's for, and hope you enjoyed it. We'll do it again sometime. You like my thoughts on this? You want to catch my thoughts on other things? What the Hell Everything podcast here on Patreon, the Rock and Roll Roundtable album review podcast, where I bet you that album will get some love on that podcast as well. So check that out, and way more things on the horizon. Spotify, Facebooks, all that kind of stuff. YouTube's, come on, you guys know. What the hell, everything!